Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have a makeup, hair, outfit kind of thing. I'm going to be showing you guys what I am going to be wearing for my first day back to teaching. So I have 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. So I'm going to show you exactly what I am going to be wearing and what I'm going to be using for makeup and my hair and things like that. So if you would like to see what I'm going to wear, then just keep watching. Alright, so being a teacher, you have to make sure you have like good makeup, like primer and stuff to make sure everything is like not going to be moving around. So the first thing that I always do is primer. This is one of my favorite primers. This one's like, I'm a matte kind of person, but I also love glow. So the first thing I'm going to be showing you is the Benefit the Pore Professional Matte Rescue. This is an amazing primer. So something else that I love to kind of mix it into those two things is this. This is the Peter Thomas Roth 24-hour gold kind of cream. I love this, and mixing both of these together because this is like matte, but then it has some like dewiness in it. So I love adding both of these together. Well, I like to use about this much just because I like a lot of it. I'm not even gonna lie. I like kind of put it down my neck as well. And then I add this, and this you do not need a lot. I just add just a tiny bit like this, and then I'm going to put it on my face. You can see it already has an amazing like dewy kind of skin because of that Peter Thomas Roth. It just makes my skin just like look fresh, but also dewy, and oh, I love them. I just love them. So here is just my skin with those two products in here. So you can see it definitely has some like glowiness, but like not like so extra that it's like what's on your face. All right, next for my foundation, I have gone through a lot of foundations, and obviously I do like mix my foundations like daily, like with different products. So the one that I do end up going back is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I've been using this a lot. I use this a lot. I've been using this for a couple of years now. Obviously I've gone through different bottles, but I love this one because it is not full coverage. It can be full coverage, but you need a couple layers. But me being a teacher, I don't feel like I need to have like full coverage foundation, but it's up to you. So I do use a couple drops, so that really one drop is like enough for that side, and then I do on this side, and then anything left I just kind of put it here. And I am medium sand. I hate putting my foundation on with a beauty sponge or even just like a brush, because it ends up taking all of your product out and you have to do like a billion layers. But for me, I've been using my finger just for the beginning part of it. I put everywhere I want it, and then I'll add up with my beauty blender after. I've been saving so much foundation by not using anything other than my fingers, because if you use your foundation with a beauty blender or something like that, think of how much is actually being like sucked into the product. Like, it's ridiculous, because I used to use a beauty sponge for every single time, but now I can get so much foundation in it with just like 2 pumps for like, or even just 1 punch depending on which foundation you're using. But this one, I have like 2 of those little drops, and like I'm good to go. And then I can see which like spots that actually have too much foundation, and I'll go in with a beauty sponge and I'll just make sure everything is nice and blended together. So like, I love this foundation because I can still see my skin, but it's not like, it doesn't look like I have foundation on. So next for my concealer, I used to always get my Shape Tape concealer, but I've been switching it up to my Urban Decay All Night waterproof, and I have just been loving this. This one is just so, not thick, but you do not need a lot of it. So I am using the color Light just to highlight things, and I love how thick it is. It's not like watery at all, and I think it's really good. I just love putting it in only those areas that really need it because it will be able to blend. And I put it on my eyes as well because I have very, very veiny eyes. So I'm just gonna put this all the way down. So you can see already, I know it's a lighter shade, but it really covers everything here. So my like veiny, I have really bad veinies like on my eyes and kind of around here. So this concealer really helps this. Now I would also be using my normal medium color just because usually on the inner part I like it being a little bit darker, but I couldn't find it. Next for my powder, I can't remember what this is, but I'm sure you guys can see it. I can't remember what her name is, but I use this. This is the Lock-It Translucent. And I use just my beauty sponge and I put it right where I put the concealer. I don't put anything all over my face just because I do have a pretty dry face. So I just set right under my eyes. And I don't use like too much because then it's like, let's be honest, it's just too much. I have to wake up at 5:45 and then I don't get home until about 4:30. So it's a long day. So I need to make sure I have my face like put together for all day. So I do all these steps, make sure it doesn't like move. This has been my all-time favorite bronzer for a while. This is from ColourPop. This is the one that she did, Alexa Wren. She had a collaboration with her with not Courtney, with ColourPop. So this color is amazing. Mine is kind of broken, but I still use it. I said we still use it, so we still use it. So I'm just gonna be using that, and I'm just gonna use my Morphe R1 brush, and I'm just gonna be using this all around my face. I know what I'm telling you is just kind of like basic makeup things, but this is just kind of how I do my makeup on a daily basis. Being a teacher. I do wear makeup every single day when I'm at school just because I'm enjoying doing my makeup every day. Like I could sit there and I could wake up like right when it's time for me to go and I wouldn't care. It's not that I don't have time, it's just that I love putting makeup on. So I just do this every day and it makes me happy. For my eyebrows, I just try to do it simple. I don't use like dip brow or anything. I just use powder. This is from Sigma, and this is the medium one. This is the medium one. So I just use this and I just kind of hardly touch it just to make it a little more like full, just because I do have really light hair on my eyebrows. So I like to make sure you can like really see through it, especially on the end over here, it gets really blonde. So I just kind of like put them in there, just making sure that you can actually see it. I don't want it to look like super dark or like super like full of like makeup. I just like to make it seem that it's just kind of natural. Just mess that up. As you guys know, I work with kids, and kids say whatever comes in their head, and I'm sure if my eyebrows were like huge and like bushy, I'm sure they would tell me. Normally I would put a gel on for my eyebrows, but I forgot to bring it, so I'm not going all the way over there to go get it. So we're just gonna move on. All right, next for eyeshadow. Now this is something that's different, not every day, but it can be different depending how I'm feeling, how much time I have left, things like that. Usually I do just one eyeshadow or even just my bronzer, but recently, because I've been having to go to school for the past 2 weeks for PD, professional development, so this is kind of like the same thing that I've been doing anyways. So I've been using this. This is an amazing brand. This is I don't even know how to say it, so I'll just kind of put it here for you guys. So I have been using this. I love this brand. They are so good. The eyeshadows are so, I don't even know what the word I want to use. It's so like buttery, but it's like an eyeshadow, and it's like, it's just so good. So I've been using this. This is the color Say What? And I'm just going to be using my Morphe M573 brush. I do have a coupon code. My name is just Courtney, capital C, just Courtney. You can use % off Morphe. But for this, I'm just going to put this right in my crease and area around. And this is kind of all I do. I just add it right into my crease. And after that's kind of it. And then I just kind of bring it up a little higher. And that's pretty much what I do every single time that I'm doing my makeup. I have not really blended in yet. I'm just gonna make sure that both of the eyes are like exactly the same, and then I'll go in again and kind of blend it. So this brand is so, so good. And it's kind of, once again, one of those things that it's kind of crazy that they haven't really blown up yet, just because they're so good. Now I'm going to use this and put this on the bottom as well. Next we have blush. Blush is, I love blush. Today I'm going to use a very bright kind of color. This is Spring Flock from MAC. I'm just going to put this on my cheeks and smile big. Also put this on my nose as well, just to look a little like sun-kissed. Alright, for highlighter, I always use highlighter. Highlighters are amazing. I love them so much. I have been using my Ofra. Let's just talk about Ofra really quick. I love Ofra. They have so many amazing products, especially highlighters. Like, they're so good. One of my all-time favorite highlighters is from Ofra, and this is the Glow Goals from Nikki Tutorial. They did a collab, and this is an amazing highlighter. Like, look at that right there. So the brush that I'm going to be using is Morphe M510, and we're going to put this bad boy right on our highlighty. Oh! And this is something that I end up blending out. Don't worry, it looks like crazy, but I'll help it up. All right, and so now I look like a glowing disco ball. I'm gonna get a brush and just kind of blend this out, because I hate it when it's like a line of highlight. I hate it, I absolutely hate it. So I'm just blending. So the brush that I'm using is Sigma F55. I'm gonna use this, and I'm just gonna put it in my eyebrow here, just to give that a little more oomph. And then in my inner corner as well, just to bring everything a little bit brighter. And then at this time, this is when I spray, just because I don't like to spray anything while I have mascara, just because it ends up getting wet and then it all falls down. So I make sure that I shake this up. This is the Morphe setting spray. So I'm gonna set this and put this on my face. All right, so for my hair, for teaching and school, my hair is a mess a lot of the time. So usually when I wash my hair, I'll wear my hair down for like 3 or 4 days. And then once it starts getting a little like, ugh, that's when I put it all in a bun. So as of right now, my hair is kind of dirty, but not enough yet. So I am going to kind of fix the straightener and kind of show you how I do that. So obviously everybody has a straightener. The one that I have been using is my NUME one. This one is really, really good. It gets things super hot, super fast, and I just love the size, and nothing gets like stuck in my hair, you know, because like sometimes you like brush it and you like with your thing, and it like kind of gets stuck and it like gets hair stuck in it. That doesn't happen to this one. So It's really, really nice. It is already at 300 degrees, so you guys can see I literally just turned it on. And I don't have a brush or anything with me today, so we're gonna be doing all of this with this straightener with no brush because I just don't want to go get it. The first thing I'm gonna do is kind of straighten the ends. And it is so fast and so good, and it's probably one of the best straighteners that I've ever had. I have a couple that I do use often, but this one's kind of new to me, and it goes so quickly. It's insane. I'm just gonna go through and kind of straighten in these pieces just because it's not as straight as I want it to be, so going through, straightening everything, it goes very fast. I love it. And yeah, like I'm almost done with this side, which is crazy. All right, so there is my side. Straightened, nice. This one's kind of a mess. It kind of looks curly, but it's not. It's just a mess. And then I'm gonna start straightening this side. And once again, just kind of brushing it with my fingers because, let's be honest, it hasn't been brushed in a few days. All right, so here is my hair, just straightening it. So I normally either keep it like this, or sometimes I actually use this and I'll do a curl as well. But today, my hair is pretty good straightened right now, so I'm not going to, but you can use this to straighten and curl, so this is amazing. All right, so I have my makeup done, I have my hair done, so all you guys need to see is what I'm gonna be wearing on my first day of school. So I'm gonna go get dressed really quick and I will show you guys the final look. Alright guys, so this is what I'm going to be wearing for my first day back to school. It is just very, not casual, but I don't want to wear like a dress or anything, and I do have air conditioning in my classroom, so I want to make sure that it is not freezing. So I just have a white t-shirt, I have corduroy pants, and then I have a little bit of a heel, and then here is the cardigan that goes with this. I think it's super cute. I absolutely love it. It is kind of like leopardy except like white and black. I think it looks super adorable for this entire outfit. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know down below and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.